I go by my real name, Paul Baluyot. That's me. I'm rocking my real name. People have trouble pronouncing my name, so I devised this plan. I was like, you know how you can learn to say my name? Just remember 1995 Montel Jordan hit, This Is How We Do It. Right? Because it starts off with, this is Paul Baluyot. Okay, I'll try that again. This is Paul Baluyot. This is Paul Baluyot. People were still remembering Montel Jordan too much for that one. You guys forgot about me, but I appreciate you trying, and the 360 audience appreciates it as well. Yeah, I don't really have that great of a last name. That's my hard-to-pronounce immigrant last name. People bring me up on stage. I have one of those last names that people forget how to say my last name in the of saying my last name. You know? This girl brought me up on stage. Instead of Baluyot, she was like, up next, Paul blah blah. I've been called Paul Bouillon, Paul Bluebutt, Paul Beluga, and my personal favorite, someone once brought me up on stage as Paul Booyah. And I was like, Booyah, that'd be a cool last name, right? Then I thought about it, I was like, no, Booyah is the last name of a crazy person. Booyah sounds like I need to backflip my way up onto the stage and then punch the MC in the neck like, Booyah! Finish my set, kick a cop in the nuts, take his gun, run it through his ass crack like an Interact card like, Booyah! When I first started doing comedy, people were like, get a stage name. And I almost did, till I looked up what Baluyot means. And no joke, in Filipino, Baluyot means hand-woven rice bag. That's right. To make things better, if you look up what Paul means, the name Paul means little. So essentially, my name means little hand-woven rice bag. So I'll be selling t-shirts after the show. To make things more complicated, if you look at my birth certificate, my first name isn't even Paul. My first name's actually David, okay? And I don't go with the name David because I'm named after my father, and he's so narcissistic and he loves his name so much that he not only named me David, he also named both of my brothers David. So growing up in my house, we had 4 Davids, and it was shitty. It wasn't until I got older that I was like, man, this guy fucked up all of our lives. He's like the Filipino George Foreman, you know? I remember when people would phone my house when I was a kid and ask for David, I would just panic and hang up on them. When I was 14 years old, I went to Royal Bank to go and open an account, and the guy was like, I'm sorry, Mr. David Baluyot, I can't open you a Leo Jr. Savers account because you have a mortgage. I come from a big family. Anyone here from a big family? Round of applause? Yeah. How many people in your family? 8 kids. That's a lot of fucking. Yeah, that's a lot. No pulling out. That's exactly what's... Me too. That's a significant amount of people. I also have a lot of people in my family, and I was insulted recently because one of my friends, knowing that I come from a big family, she was like, hey, Paul, I also come from a big family, she said. She was like, I come from a family of 5. She was like, in our family, we fuck like rabbits. I was like, really? 5 people? I was like, that might be a lot for North American standards, but I have third world country numbers in my family, you know? So I told her, I was like, I come from a family where I'm one of 6, okay? My father comes from a family where he has 12 brothers and sisters, and my mother comes from a family where she has 17 brothers and sisters. I have 51 aunts and uncles and 113 first cousins. So I go to my friend, I'm like, if your family fucks like rabbits, then rabbits fuck like the Baluyots. Yeah, we fuck to win. That's what we do in our family, yeah. We have that super sperm, you know? If one of you ladies would open an email from me, you'd probably get pregnant. That's what that means. And the email would read, Booyah.